Want to join me?
No.
Why not?
But I think when you see it, the answer will be obvious. Today we go to Kaili, which is our main stop in Gizu. We're on the bus and we're getting it to Hui, and from Hui we are getting the train to Kaili. Yeah, it's 8:30 and everything's kind of up in the air because we don't exactly know what we're going to do when we get to Hui, and that we don't know how close the bus station is to the train station. It might be a taxi, it might be walking, who knows. So we'll see. I'm very tired, didn't sleep very well. Go for it. So what happened there?
I would say that taxi was worth 10 yuan, they charged us 20. I
Yeah.
need to find out how to say no, 10.
Yeah, we were fleeced.
We weren't fleeced, he was just being cheeky. Because if you're fleeced, you charge an awful amount. 20 is okay. It's still
Yeah.
only like £2, £3.
Yeah.
So much you'll probably pay at home.
So what now?
I'm seeing waiting room, so just look here. I need to find where you get tickets. Got loads of time though, which is good. That bus didn't take any time at all. I thought it was going to be like 2.5 hours. I'd read maybe 1.5 somewhere, but in other places I'd seen 2.5.
Yeah.
So we're 2 hours before the train, which gives us enough time to get tickets. So I was thinking if we were here at 11:30, we'd be pushing it. So that's good. So find the ticket office, find some tickets, find some food. So that'll be good.
We think that the train's late, but we don't know because unlike back home, if the train's going to be late by 15 minutes they change the time, but here there's nothing, so it's very much we're just going to have to sit and see what happens. Train's been called. Shelley was away getting food, but no idea where we're going.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Well, we made it and we're on the hard seater. Probably just a couple of minutes to spare, I think. And this is us for the next 4 hours, 3.5, to Kaili.
On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again.
I like these long train journeys. There's a tendency in China at the moment to be building fast intercity trains, 200 mile an hour plus. And that's fine, that's all well and good, but if you just want to sit back and relax and enjoy a train journey, then the slow trains, yeah, it's nicer. I hope they don't get rid of them all. There's a nice feeling about it. People are just sitting, milling around, just talking to each other, looking out the window. It's lovely. This is what travelling's about. I read in the book. breakfast time in Kaili, and we have noodles. It's actually the first decent meal that we've had in about 2 days.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's
like
really
the
nice.
noodles are off, so you choose your noodles and you cook them off there if you're watching them, and you've got all these wee dishes with like different kinds of meat and sauces and coriander and spring onions and a fried egg, which is what piqued Craig's interest in the first.
I wanted the fried egg.
Yeah, he just wanted a fried egg by himself.
No fried egg was forthcoming.
No, so it was like a noodly brothy thing, and it's just exactly what we need.
Last night in Fen Huang we went to a restaurant that was recommended by the Lonely Planet guidebook that we have, and we ordered, what was it, beef and pork?
Beef and pork, yeah.
What came was, it resembled that, but it was basically just a plate of chilies and spring onions, which it didn't really cut the mustard as far as filling us up is concerned.
There wasn't really much sustenance to it.
No. And the really annoying thing is that the night before we found this really nice place just off of the main sort of section, and we were going to go back there, but then we thought, no, the book will know better. But the book didn't know better.
It could have been nice, but it was just too hot, so we just couldn't enjoy it, and I was really scared about how much it was going to be. And how much was it?
60 yuan, which equates to
About £9. Yeah.
So
the
so
bowl
that
was
was
massive.
good.
That bowl would have fed 4
Yeah,
people.
yeah. I filled myself just on rice.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're getting there with rice. I'm becoming a bit of a rice connoisseur actually. But, no. All in all, this is our first decent meal for 2 days.
And I'm sticking with the chopsticks. Look what himself was doing.
Yeah, I'm failing. It's coming down to basics now. And if I can do chopsticks in a restaurant or wherever, but
On the table.
yeah, in the house, in the hotel, in the hostel, in the lodgings, I'll stick with a spoon and a fork. Because I'm going for the total immersion experience.
Well, it's alright. Riding around in the breeze. Well, it's alright. If you live the life you please. Well, it's alright. Doing the best you can. Well, it's alright. As long as you lend a hand.
Well, here we are then, in the hostel in Kunming in Yunnan. We arrived literally 5 minutes ago. So far I'm quite liking Kunming. This was by far the easiest transition from the place of arrival to the hostel that we've had so far. And even then we actually had a wee bit of a mistake.
Today,
Aye.
just a tiny one. It was fabulous.
Yeah, a wee bit of a, what's the word? A debacle with the bus.
It wasn't even a debacle, really. It was really good. We thought we'd get the bus cheaper. It was a lot cheaper. The taxi was going to be about 15 yuan. The bus was 2, so it saved us 13 yuan, which in the grand scheme of things is like £2, but to us is like £1 million. So yeah, bus 64 is what we were looking for. And it took about 3 attempts to find the right bus stop.
Yeah.
But it was okay.
It's quite nice to finally be in Yunnan. Gichu, which I'm told is the right pronunciation, it wasn't a disappointment. It was just that when we finally got there, Shelley wasn't feeling too well, and so there was a couple of days spent, recuperating, yeah. So we didn't actually do that much. And where we were staying as well, it was kind of quite far out of the town, so it was about a 45-minute walk into the city centre. The weather wasn't great, and the place was just kind of nondescript, which is really nasty to say about anywhere, but it was.
That's
I
what I
think
said as well, actually.
I think it just got us at the wrong time.
Yeah.
So yeah, been looking forward to Yunnan for months now. Hopefully it'll live up to it.
Well, it's alright. As long as you got somewhere to lay. Well, it's alright. Every day is Judgment Day. Maybe somewhere down the road away. The end of the line. You'll think of me and wonder where I am these days. At the end of the line. Maybe
So here we are in
Green Lake Park in Kunming, and it's really nice. It was in the book, so we thought we'd have a wander down. It's a lovely day. There's a nice ambience about the place, so yeah, it's nice. Lots of people just sitting in little groups, just watching the day go by, and also noticed the groups of people doing the Tai Chi.
That's not Tai Chi.
Is it not Tai Chi?
Just dancing.
Just dancing. It's one of the things that I've noticed about China that I really like, because it doesn't matter who you are, young or old, they all come together in little squares and start to do dancing. And it's a really nice thing. I just think it's lovely. I wish that we could do it back home, but Coronation Street's probably on.
Yeah. Want to join me?
No.
Why not?
But I think when you see it, the answer will be obvious.
I think we should try it.
Yeah, this is the province that, well, I was certainly looking forward to, because we're spending the most time here and we're going to the most places.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next few days here.